On January 10th, the BlackRock ETF was approved, and Bitcoin went from approximately 44K to over 108K, all right, in about 6 months. Or I'm sorry, in about a year. Okay, so what happens when BlackRock gets its teeth into XRP? That's what we'll talk about today, among some other things: SWIFT, BlackRock, and XRP. Very interesting, right? But as always, we're going to cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. BlackRue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was BlackRue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on our BlackRue investing. Best believe it was BlackRue investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that BlackRue investing.
What is up, crypto warriors? What is up, BlackRue crew? Let's go ahead and share the screen and set the table here. As we see XRP breaking back out, finally over the 250 mark in price again here. It's looking very good heading into the inauguration. Perhaps we have $3 XRP very, very, very soon here. Let's here are some of these indicators. So what I would like to see is XRP break this 287 mark, this little hash mark right here, this kind of local high for 2024, 2025. Once it breaks that, man, it could ride for a while, right? It could ride for a while. But we see here this 258 mark here, right where that red is going into the other GAN fan. That's a point for it to break, and then another point for it to break will be here. Okay, but it's looking very, 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 very good today, and going to break down some news for you guys about XRP and the company Securitize. They don't directly mention XRP, but we're going to show you here why it is connected to XRP. Okay. And then we're going to, at the end there, kind of swing around and bring back in SWIFT. And as always, towards the end, we'll get any questions that people have. Let's go ahead and look into the chat now. What is up, Marie? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Fast Nickel? Afternoon. So yeah, let's just break straight into it, guys. What's up, Les Square? And Les Square, I saw some comments you made on the Patreon. I appreciate the Patreon, and shout out to the Patreon. Less than a cup of coffee. I know, like, you guys kind of like some of my content where I talk about the history and stuff. And I had a channel where I called it Crypto and Conspiracy, but people hate that word, that C word. So, you know, I'm going to bring that channel back. I'll just think of a different name, but we're going to give you some more of that content because I honestly enjoy that content. And I think all of that content applies to cryptocurrency as far as symbolism goes, as far as, you know, liquidity and things like that. So honestly, to me, that content helps further your crypto journey as well, but it's also pretty fun to me. So I'll be bringing that content back. So expect some of that content in the next week. Okay. And maybe we'll put it on BlackRue investing and then on both channels, but we'll see. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get into this Securitize info. So if you guys are not sure who Securitize is, they say they're a leader in real-world asset tokenization. There are a lot of ties to Securitize and BlackRock. And remember, new SEC chair, Paul Atkins, was a former Securitize advisor. Okay. So it says bringing the world on chain. Securitize is making real world assets available to institutions and investors through tokenization, a process that registers one ownership on rights on the blockchain. Okay, we see here on chain 1 billion plus, 500K accounts and counting. You can see here they have 3 main real world asset kind of accounts. BlackRock with Build L, so there's the BlackRock connection there. Hamilton Lane and KKR, right? I think they have some other accounts over here. Other Hamilton Lane one. So they have a few Hamilton Lane ones, but if we can look at this, some of their press releases, we can see here one. Okay, let's see what's blinking. Probably XRP again. And as always, guys, if you have questions, just put them in the chat there and we'll get to those at the end here. Yeah, apparently XRP. Apparently I have 2 alerts set up for XRP. I'm not sure why I have that, but there we go. Okay, so let's continue. So it says here, Securitize got a 47 million. You know, we talk about 11 a lot on this show, and of course, checking out on 111, right? But we talk about 11 on this all the time. L, you know, is God. The word L, if we look that up, you know, it's God. It's God. I think in Hebrew, but you know, 47 million, 4 plus 7 is 11. And, you know, for any of you Stranger Things fans, her name was 11 and they nicknamed her L. That was not a coincidence. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Securitize announces 47 million strategic funding round led by BlackRock. Okay. The investment coincides with BlackRock's selection of Securitize as their transfer agent of its first tokenized fund on public blockchain. And there are some BlackRock members. I know there's like a BlackRock member too that is a part of Securitize. I forget which actual function he holds, but we can look that up on Twitter or X in just a second here. I like some of the members that are involved in this, and it'll bring it also full circle to what we're talking about. Securitize, the leader in tokenizing real-world assets, today announced the successful completion of a 47 million funding round led by BlackRock. The strategic investment also includes funding from Hamilton Lane and Parafly Capital and Trade Web Markets. Okay, all stocks that we should probably look up, right? It says, as a part of the investment, Joseph Chalom, BlackRock's global head of strategic ecosystem partnerships, has been appointed to Securitize's board of directors. So there it is right there, right? We know now Joseph Chalom, BlackRock's global head of strategic ecosystem partnerships, has been appointed to their board of investors. So they're all linked in together, right? And you see companies tend to do this. Stellar did this with MoneyGram, and that Stellar bought a piece of MoneyGram, and MoneyGram kind of bought a piece of Stellar. So they're kind of linked in together, kind of like this. So it makes it very clear the Securitize is a part of BlackRock. BlackRock is part of Securitize. But for people who don't know it, like don't get like deep into the nitty gritty like we do, like a Maximus Crypto does, like a Underdog Research Channel does, you know, like a Crypto Future, you won't realize that Securitize is BlackRock. And when Securitize does something, you won't necessarily know that it's connected to BlackRock, but it is. Okay. If we go down here, we're going to see some pretty big names in cryptocurrency that are connected to this, like Aptos. I hope I'm saying that correctly, because somebody was like, it's not Abatos, it's Apatos. I speak with an accent, guys. Forgive me. Other strategic investors in this round include Apatos Labs, Circle and Paxos Securitize will leverage the proceeds of funding round to accelerate product development, expand its global footprint, and further strengthen its partnerships across our financial services ecosystem. And remember, we were covering Aptos a while ago in their connection to Facebook, and their connection to Suite. Okay, so all of these players, right? And Aptos is probably something we want to look at because it's at a pretty good value right now. Of course, we have Circle. We know Circle's a member of the World Economic Forum. Circle's the USDC stablecoin creator. They're, and USDC is basically a digital dollar. And we all know the connections there with Stellar. And here we go with Paxos as well. Okay. So this is basically, when you think about it, BuildL is almost, or build if you want, because it's the same letters as build, but with the L over here instead of D. And you've seen people like Justin Sun tweet this, build, like this. They were using the word build, but they spelt it like this and they put it in all capital letters. So there's something there. And we'll get on to Justin Sun in just a second here. Build seeks to offer a stable coin or stable value of $1 per token and pays directly accrued dividends directly to investors' wallets as new tokens each month. The fund invests 100% of total assets in cash and U.S. Treasury bills and repurchase agreements, allowing investors to earn yield while holding the token on the blockchain. Investors can transfer their tokens 24/7, 365 to other pre-approved investors through Circle. And that was a big deal too, that they announced that Circle and this BuildL are basically almost synonymous, in which you can transfer BuildL at any time through Circle. BuildL holders can transfer their shares to Circle for USD through smart contract functionality. Fund participants also have a flexible custody options, allowing them to choose how to hold their token. So very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. And we might want to do some follow-up on these guys, the Trade Webs, the Powerflies, and the Hamilton Lanes. But at this point, we want to focus on BlackRock, XRP, and SWFT specifically. Okay. So that's it. And here we have, them launching BuildL on the Ethereum network. So even more connections there. We've made connections with Draper and and Ethereum, possibly with like Consensus, right? And then that Consensus connection goes back to JP Morgan, goes back to Chase. It's insane, right? But these are the people we're dealing with when we're dealing with XRP, when we're dealing with things like Swift blockchain. We're dealing with the absolute money makers and people that run our money in the world, right? So in the whole guise of follow the money, this is what we're doing, right? Now let me go into the comments a little bit before we get into the XRP part. What's up, Clark Bardwick? What's up, Sue King Wet? What's up, Kid Graybo? Okay, we got some comments. Keep them coming, guys. Now we're going to get into the XRP part, okay? So let me give you kind of an overview here with just looking at Securitize's press release section. We're going to see a lot of press release sections to Securitize and Japan. And one of the things to note about Japan is this is where XRP is kind of at, because of SBI Holdings. SBI Holdings is basically like a Rothschild bank. It's really, really a Rothschild bank. Remember when I referenced many times that a Rothschild, it was Edmund de Rothschild, that he had 8.7% of XRP tokens. That was through SBI Holdings. This SBI Holdings is a bank in Japan. Okay, and if you know a little bit about your history, if you watched like the movie Ip Man, or if you've seen things like The Last Samurai, you know, like Westerners went into Japan and forced Japan to kind of do things the Western way, the British and Americans. And then Japan, if you watch it, man, Japan kind of went into China, and maybe they did that at the behest or request or order of the Westerners, who knows, to have Japan or China. Japan went into China and then forced them to do things the Western way, right? So it's really interesting when people say different things about China and Japan, when who were the people that forced Japan and China to get on our page? The West, you know, Britain and England specifically. But you see here, and we're going to go over a couple of these, and this is from 2023, SBI here, and here Singapore again, Sumitomo, Mitsuki, Mizuho, right? And we're going to go into these like three things specifically, right? And let's bring up this, and we always reference this. Again, I always like to give a shout out to the creator of these mind maps. It's well, a specific one we want to look at, I think, is Red Pill Professional, who did this. Red Pilled Professional. And he has some good YouTube videos. Definitely check him out. R3 Corda, and here it is, SBI R3 Japan and SBI Ripple Asia. This all feeds into Ripple. So when we're looking at these, remember, these are Ripple guys. These are Ripple guys, and they've been Ripple guys. And I think to show you, when I say Ripple guys, this bank has been kind of represented by Ripple, or for Ripple. So now I think the best thing to look at now would be kind of segue to Swift a little bit. Okay, but first, let's go to a document I have pulled up here. Mizuho and SBI trial cross-border payments utilizing blockchain technology. This is July 19th. There we are with that 19, y'all. July 19th, 2016. Mizuho Bank and SBI Holdings. They're basically, through Ripple, testing cross-border payments. So again, when you think about the whole, and here it is, Ripple. You can see it there in the thing. I know this might be very small to see. I'm going to try to enlarge it. There we go. So as a first step, Mizuho and SBI plan to trial international remittances using Ripple Connect, which is Ripple, like now they call it the Ripple, like RDL or something like that. The Ripple, that they don't call it Ripple Connect anymore. Cross currency settlement technology from Ripple Labs. Hereafter Ripple, a U.S.-based company in which SBI is a major investor. It says it all here, bro. We plan to complete this set of trials, which we have dubbed the Sora project, by the end of the year. We're also considering expanding the trial to include cross-border payments and other transactions with other financial institutions in the R3 consortium. So R3, remember that R3 XDC was supposed to be and is supposed to be the settlement coin for R3. Okay, so all of these ISO 20022 projects, remember that adds up to 6. Here we go with the 6. All of these projects are connected with one another. The XDCs, the XRPs, the XLMs, all of these guys have their role to play in the new financial system. Okay. So here it is in black and white. And this is why when you go look at things like XRP, right? That if we go to the week chart, this is why it like was pumping in 18 because all this stuff was happening in 2016. All right. So it's really important that we understand kind of the history here. And again, this is why it was important for the SEC, or not important, but this is why the SEC was like, whoa, let's pump the brakes on this. We can't have you doing all of this right now. We can't have it. And one could say, I'm not saying this, but now that I'm just thinking about it, this just came to my head, right? One could say that the distraction was Bitcoin. I'm not saying not to invest in Bitcoin, but it's very interesting that XRP smacked down like this. They build up Bitcoin into what it is right now, and now Bitcoin is at the forefront, right? Everybody focuses on Bitcoin. Meanwhile, I can show you, and I've shown you, where Rothschilds own XRP, and we know, like it or not, it's real true fact that Rothschilds move money in this realm, right? In this world. So which thing would you rather? What are you going to invest in? Right, the thing that the Rothschilds are moving around, or you know what I mean? But of course, we can see that BlackRock's in both of these things, which we're kind of showing you right now. But again, just understand this is kind of, we're almost telling you or showing you the history of how XRP became this in the 2016, 2018, 2017 area, and why even now, all of the stuff, they never stopped working. So Ripple's gone on to have companies like Metapath, went over last time, have its own crypto custody. It's been building for this 7 years, and all they've been doing is funding it, and it's about to realize all of this. It's about to realize everything. Like crypto regulation is about to change, and it's about to realize where it should have been in 2018, 2019, right before the SEC did what it did. And we know this because, again, with Securitize, right? With Securitize, Trump is bringing in pro BlackRock, pro XRP advisors. Like all the writing is just so plainly on the wall when it comes to things like XRP. The writing is plainly on the wall. Paul Atkins, Securitize. So there he is there. What you see here. Not only is Ripple an investor in Securitize with James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Engagements, he is on their advisory board with the newly selected SEC chairman, Paul Atkins. So there it is. And I remember reading this before, but I forgot that particular piece of information as we're going over what we're going over right now. But again, there's a connection, right? It's right there, right? So let's continue. So SMFG is committed to providing useful services to better meet diverse customer needs going forward. Mizuho will proactively work on creating a new financial services by focusing on collecting information, keeping a close eye on trends concerning innovative startups around the world and emerging technology, and utilizing external expertise to refine judgment and becoming an early adopter of promising technology. I think this is all we needed to. Okay, well, here we are. Due to multiple intermediaries involved in international remittance transactions, time and cost efficiency has become an issue. Ripple Solutions lowered the total cost of settlement by enabling banks to transact directly without correspondent banks and real-time certainty. So this is all that I've been kind of telling you guys. Like, we have to go to the new system because this is going to reduce costs of settling money and enable banks to transact directly without corresponding banks and with real-time certainty. Like, it'll happen in near real time. So there's no more need to wait for 3 to 5 days for banking assets to clear. It will happen in near real time. As well as providing greater transparency for the process. As the only provider of enterprise banking, or as the only provider of enterprise blockchain solutions, Ripple's growing global network includes 12 of the top 50 global banks, 10 banks in commercial deal phases, and over 30 banks pilots completed, among many others also using Ripple Solutions. And this is in 2016, guys. This is in 2016. So, and this is the document. This is a document directly from Mizuho and SBI. Yeah, mad props to Jake Fever, who was on the show, in the comments before. Like, I don't see how you can look at this stuff and say, that XRP is like falling on his butt. Like, I don't see how you can say that, bro. Okay, so here's another kind of news article from someone kind of diagramming what we just directly read from them. Yeah, I don't think it adds anything to what we're saying. Okay, there we go. Maybe this is a little bit of adding. Unlike other blockchain-based solutions available in the market, Ripple, and this article is also from 8 years ago, by the way. Mizuho partners with Ripple for cross-currency settlements. Unlike other blockchain-based solutions available in the market, Ripple allows banks to have more control over their applications, making it a favorite. The SBI Holdings partnership has now given Ripple access to high-volume region for trade and remittance payments. States Ripple SBI Holdings have a wide presence over 20 countries, including China, which we were just talking about, South Korea, and other Asian or ASIN. I don't know if you meant to say Asian and said Asian, or if this is like an acronym for something. Countries will help Ripple leverage among the partnership to enter new markets. Ripple recently added 7 new banks to the network. The banks Santander, UniCredit, UBS. We went over UBS and their whole connection over to Swiss banks. Rise Bank, CIBC, National Bank of Abu Dhabi, and ATB Financial will also be using the blockchain solution for cross-border payments. Okay, then they say something that Chris Larson says, and we can cross-reference this information by just bringing up CryptoRank.com, looking at XRP, and seeing some of the backers and investors. And we see that once this comes up, we'll see that Santander is one of their investors. I'm not sure if it lists the other ones. Okay, yeah, we got Santander there. Okay, it just lists Santander, but we also got Accenture and we got SBI. They do list SBI. So, man, bro, this is why I'd say like, okay, the price prediction needs an update. Like, but let's continue. So now bringing that all back to BlackRock and Securitize, SBI Digital Markets and Securitize partner up on Singapore-based digital asset marketplace, backed by Japanese conglomerate SBI Group, again, which we connected to the Rothschilds, and SBI Digital Asset Holdings. SBI Digital Markets leverages U.S. fintech securitizes technology to meet surging institutional demand for digital assets. So SBI Digital Markets, subsidiary of Tokyo-based SBI Digital Asset Holdings, will launch a Singapore licensed digital asset securities issuance platform by leveraging technology of US-based fintech Securitize. So this to me seems like steps in getting things like the stock market and things like that tokenized. Again, that's what Securitize does, and it's using SBI Group, who is linked to Ripple. Then they have this other deal here with Sumitomo Mitsui Bank and Securitize Japanese Alliance and Sony Bank. Don't know if there's any connection there to Sony PlayStation, but you know, that's the Sony. So we have that connection there as well. But on bringing it back to Swift, and we've shown you guys this before, right? In which establishment of Swift Japan, right? This is February 16th, 216. Remember, 216, 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9, but 216 is 6 times 6 times 6, okay? Which is, 3 sixes multiplied together gives you 216. So these people don't choose these numbers for no reason or these dates for no reason, bro. They just don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's go down here. So here, partnership and development. After launching in Japan, the Swift team made immediate contact with the many financial institutions in the country to discuss future collaborations, and Mizuho Bank is one of the ones they contacted. Okay. So Swift team met with the president of Tokyo branch and introduced him to Swift's business model and roadmap. Representatives of Mizuho Bank demonstrated great interest in the blockchain technology and the idea of Swift's transfer agreement. President of Mizuho Bank in Tokyo appreciated the business model of Swift and promoted an in-depth discussion of the Swift team's technology and future cooperations with the Swift team. On January 19th, they January 19th, like you guys should just know with all of these numbers, bro. The Swift team was invited to attend the Chinese Chamber of Commerce Spring Festival in Japan, in Tokyo. During the meeting, the Swift team discussed future cooperations with many brokerages and investment institutions in Tokyo looking for business development applications besides Swift platform. So that's very interesting. And again, we've shown you with Swift Capital, where there's a Rothschild involved with Swift there. And we've made the connections with Draper and the Draper Dragons, which is involved with Swift. And that brings you all the way back to JP Morgan Chase and BlackRock. Like all the connections are there. Factual, actual connections, which should have you excited about not only SWIFT and XRP, but any crypto connected to these. So before I go over any extras here, let's go to the chat. What's up, Omen Owens? What's up, Tallest? What's up, Shook Focus Digital? What's up, brother? Super Mario, what's going on? What's up, Casper Cooper? What's up, Dashboy 007? Okay, so let's get these comments here. Yes, that content is very interesting, bro. What's up, peeps? Finally, some good volume in XRP. Oh, don't even worry. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. I did a video 2 weeks ago showing that the 1988 Economist cover is tied to Stellar and XRP. Then XRP launched the Phoenix meme. Ooh, interesting. Fast Nickel. Join the Telegram and post the video. I would love to see that. Join the Telegram is completely free for now. Links should work in the description. Let me know if it doesn't. And Shook Focus Digital, hopefully, Ro, if you don't mind, if you can share the Patreon or the Telegram in the chat there. Any insight on Mantra real world assets? I never looked into Mantra, but again, I think last time we looked at Metapath, I think you can use Mantra on Metapath, so there's some connection there. XRP and HBAR are going to be big in 2025, 100%. Whoop. 100%. Okay, is Miniwara real world asset. It looks to be doing well for the time of its existence. I'll have to look into that. We'll have to look into that really quickly. I'm hearing, what's up, Clark Barwick? So I'm hearing that institutions are piling into XRP. That's why the price is raising. Not sure what's your opinion. Again, institutions are piling into XRP, but I think from what I showed you guys right here, institutions are already or were already in XRP. We already know like these institutions were here with XRP. So for whatever reason, they chose to just wait, bide their time, and pile into it. But XRP and SBI, they never stop doing things, never stops putting things in place. So it seems to be now with people like Paul Atkins, people like Scott Bessent, right? We're going to have this XRP or this crypto revolution, right? And this is going to be the beginning of there we go. The beginning of converting fiat to cryptocurrency. So here's Scott Bessent, Trump's billionaire treasury pick. So I think hopefully they give us some good news on him or who exactly he is, but I know he's pro crypto, this guy. Scott Bessent, who's going to replace Janet Yellen. They're talking about tariffs, but that's the least of our concerns here. Okay, let's see if we can find something specific. So I know he says he's pro crypto, and we've said that before on here. Okay, Forbes is not apparently saying that. Of course, I should Forbes would necessarily directly say it. But yeah, we got people like Scott Bessent. We got people like David Sachs, who's pro crypto, and we got people like Paul Iyer. Peace to Ruel and peace to the chat. So King Wet. I just got it, bro. Oh, terrible. XRP will be 10K in the future. It has to be high at a high dollar, as it was designed to be for mass adoption to move trillions by the bank. 100%. And we've heard that a few different times. Shout out to my guy Maximus Crypto. He said it. David Schwartz of XRP has said it himself. We go look at kind of the XRP mafia, if you will. David Schwartz, he said it himself. Chris Larson, I think, has said it as well. Like, all of these guys are kind of the PayPal / XRP mafia. One of the things you'll notice here is they're related to a lot of payment systems. So that should tell you something, right? Just like we've seen the Rothschilds in here. We know the Rothschilds are related to central banks. Well, also we got these guys, Musk, Thiel, Larson, and others that are related to Stellar, that are related to Stripe, that are related to PayPal, that are related to Zelle, right? So these guys are related to a lot of different payment systems, right? So we can't, we shouldn't ignore that. We shouldn't ignore that. I got 400 sitting on the sidelines debating on buying XRP or XDC with it. You can get so many XDC tokens. It's tempting to spend. That's the next part of what we were going to show here. Let's see here. I'm glad you said that. XDC. As soon as I can find it. Okay, so XDC here now. Remember, R3. Okay, so TradeTech launches U.S. Treasury bond with Securitize. The new USTY security will be tokenized by Securitize on the XDC network and available through TradeTech's YieldTech platform. Okay, so it says the new USTY token is significant because it expands low-cost access to the yield generated by institutionally managed U.S. Treasury ETF in a digitally native format. Investors in the tokens will have exposure to U.S. Treasury securities with remaining maturities between 0 and 1 year, allowing corporate treasurers in particular to optimize cash management strategies. The new token is open to accredited investors beginning today directly through YieldTech. TradeTech has selected XDC as the blockchain platform of choice to securely and effectively distribute and record ownership of fully regulated decentralized financial products. And this will be the first time the XDC network will be used by Securitize to tokenize digital asset securities. And this part I thought was very telling. USTY is one of a suite of tokenized securities set to be issued on the XDC network. So that's just one of a suite of ones to be tokenized on the XDC network. Now I know I swear Max had some show about XDC network to tokenize everything or something like that. I have yet to check it out, but this was very interesting when I saw it, and I frequently and will continue to check out Max's videos and to do collaborations with him. But that makes this makes it even more me more interested in checking out that video because of this being in Securitizes news or whatever. That is a very interesting. That's a very interesting line right there. With trade tech serving as a major engine and providing end-to-end securitization services that allow trade originators to build liquidity pools through their own regulated XDC network-based tokens. Okay, so honestly, I think people are sleeping on XDC out here, right? So you got an interesting choice with that $400, bro. I don't know. That's a very, very interesting choice. But yeah, XDC seems like it's being slept on out here. Been holding XRP for over 2 years now. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Me as well. Yo, Super Mario. With the truth, let's go. What's up, Shook Focus Digital? Nice pump for XRP today. That's right, Tallest. What's good, Rue in the chat? When I become a multimillionaire, can I say I have a secret source and it be you? I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can. Yeah, share it around. Share it around. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to grow the channel. Very, very close to 2,500 subscribers. Really close to 2,500. Let's get there by the end of January, guys, and let's keep going from there. Red Up Pink Mar, peace. What's up? Satoshi Moto Black, Brother Rue. What platform did you get Telcoin? I tried using Coinbase Wallet, but was super confused. Please list where you can buy some of these coins you mentioned. Well, for sure you can do Sushi Swap with for Telcoin. I got it on there. What's up, Max? We were just talking about you. We're talking sharing your stuff, bro. What's up, Moonfeather? Got some Titans in the house here of Max and Moonfeather. Let's go. Let's continue on here because now I'm gonna see these things out of order and not get to them. Where were we? Gosh, I'm a ton of comments behind, guys. Definitely bear with me here. Salute Wealth Stewards, Suffast Nickel. I was reading that JP Morgan Chase is connected to XDC. Let's go ahead and look over here. Well, we know JP Morgan Chase is definitely connected with BlackRock. I wonder if it's going to show us XDC investors if I put in XDC. It might. It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, I fully believe that. As far as receipts, I don't have any specifically for you at the moment, but R3 had a lot of different people that was connected to it, and I know R3 is looking to be sold, but XDC I think is still going to be fine from that whole ordeal, and it's definitely a sleeper out here. XRP, XLM, HBAR, my bad. What's up, Charlie? Melgoza? We're in the green today, 100%. What's up, Anthony Hall? Hey, Ru, thanks for the alpha. Holding XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Cardano, Pepe, a little bit of Doge, and a little bit of Shiba Inu. Love it. Love it. Yeah, you guys probably know my portfolio by now. Just look at all the videos. Like almost everything I talk about, I'm invested in. In fact, I don't think there's a coin I've talked about that I'm not invested in. Charlie Melgoza, Gush Barwick, Young Infinite Minds, is right now a good time to buy XRP? Honestly, I would say anytime is a good time to buy. This is up to you. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not advising you what to do. It's crazy to believe that XRP is undervalued right now. And it's the third most expensive, like it's the third most crypto with the biggest market cap, right? It's number 3. We're at 147 billion. But you got to start somewhere if you want to be in on something. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing with my portfolio. I bought some XRP myself at 30 cents, and I bought some more later when it was like at $1 something. So, and I'll probably buy some even more at $2 or something. So yeah, just imagine if what people were saying about XRP being 10K a coin, right? But even still, imagine what the 589 thing. And I told you guys where Max has done a couple videos on like why the whole 589 thing might be a thing. Like what are they trying to symbolize with 589? So definitely go over to Max's channel and look at those videos. But let's see here. But the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, he puts 589. He's only following 589 people. So there's something to that 589. There's something there. So much so that the CEO decides to only follow 589 people. 588 right now, but they do that sometimes. They'll even though you didn't decide to unfollow somebody, one person will come off your list somehow, even though, because I personally follow 888 people. I like the triple eights, the 888. For reasons I probably have to get into on another show when we talk like numbers and things like that. But yeah, I like the triple eights. And I'll go look at my thing, and I didn't unfollow anyone, and it'll say 887. I'm like, why? Why? And I have to go follow somebody again. But yeah. But needless to say, Brad usually has this on 589. So there's something more with that 589. And I say that to say, if XRP goes to $589, even that alone, that would be amazing. Like that means like 100 XRP is like over $500,000 if it was there, right? Who knows if it ever gets to that price point? I haven't given my price point prediction yet. But I did give you guys a show in which I said XRP will flip Bitcoin, and that if XRP flips Bitcoin, which I think it could do as far as this market cap, this bull run, it would be over $36 a coin, XRP. So I gave you a show on that already. I put myself out there already saying XRP will flip Bitcoin's market cap. But again, with all the big guys that we just showed you connected to it, Securitize, BlackRock, SBI Holdings, and even brought it back around to SWFT, Japan, Santander, Accenture, And in the articles we just read, it mentioned even more banks that was connected to Ripple, including the Bank of Abu Dhabi and like some Chinese banks. Like there's no reason why maybe it can't get that 10K a coin, right? But how patient can you be? How patient can you be? Of course, that doesn't mean you have to sell all of it. You can hold on to a little bit of it. You can definitely take profits. It's just something for you to look at as an investor, right? But let's continue. What up, Root? Crypto market class is clear for takeoff, patiently waiting, bags packed. Oh, and somebody said something that I very much appreciate. I got to bring it up right quick. It was Pharaoh. I responded to it. Pharaoh X33. And I need you guys to take, and if you're a new investor, take this as take this with a grain of salt, what I'm going to read. Okay. Because he does mention new investors. So take this with a grain of salt. I'm going to try to not read any of the swear words. It's the 9th day, and he put this out on January 9th. Okay. It's the 9th day of 2025. I see people saying alt season is never starting. I see people saying coins are rugging. I see people saying we're in a bear market. On the 9th effing day of the year, weeks before Trump is even inaugurated, people should honestly be ashamed of themselves. Freaking out over every bit of inevitable red. New investors come on X or Twitter and they see all this trash and believe it because they don't know any better. This is why this is why I constantly say to silence the noise, mute, block the noise. Many won't make it on the other side. And this is so true. This is so true because we're 9 days in, bro. None of the catalysts have happened. Trump hasn't gotten inaugurated yet. Gensler he hasn't resigned yet. Where is it? Paul Atkins hasn't been sworn in yet himself to replace Gensler. Scott Bessent hasn't been sworn in to replace Yellen. Bitcoin strategic reserve stuff hasn't even happened yet. There's so much stuff, so many catalysts that have yet to happen, including maybe a possible HBAR ETF, a possible Ripple ETF, possibly Ripple going public. There's so many things, guys, so many things. So yeah, like let's just tone it down and wait. We're almost there. Charlie, you just wonder how many people really know these ISO coins will have a utility super cycle in the future. Well, I mean, we kind of already had one, really. We kind of already had a little bit of a cycle. Because remember, before XRP did this right here, right? Everybody was talking meme coin super cycle, meme coin super cycle. Like before this, like ISOs were struggling. And then Trump got in and boom. Right? Like this effectively, this point right here effectively knocked XRP out of the realm for a lot of people as far as like what you could get. So it went from you being able to buy it at 50 cents a coin, or anyone. It went from someone being able to buy it for like 50 cents a coin to 5 times that amount of price. So $50 would have gotten you 100 coins. Now $50 is going to get you what? Like 10 coins? 10 coins? So you went from 100 coins to 10 coins with $50. It's craziness, bro. Craziness. I think I did that math right. Let me bring up my calculator. I might have added that. For sure, at 50 cents, $50 will give you 100 coins. But I'm blinking on 250. 20 coins. 20 coins. That's right, because 5 is 2.5 times 2 is 5. So, and that times 10 is 50. So, yeah, could not do the quick math in my head. Yeah. I was lucky to get back in when it was 50 cents. See, 100%, bro. 100%. And I hadn't seen that comment yet. Join the Telegram, currently completely free. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I've been trying to put people on, but nobody listens to me. Man, this is what the propaganda, bro. We went over the propaganda, and I need to do some more. I need to do a separate show on a separate channel about propaganda. Edward Bernays, right? This guy, Sigmund Freud's like nephew. The propaganda is real. It's strong. It's strong. I know certain big influencers, right? Certain big stock influencers. Now they're all of a sudden crypto influencers. It's crazy. But all that time they were talking stock. Didn't touch crypto for years, bro. For years. A lot of influencers in the community, they only mentioned crypto a little bit, and they could have mentioned it, been mentioning crypto, but you know. Should I hop in or wait? Young Infinite Minds. This is up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. You have to make the decision for yourself. Young Infinite Minds. I cannot. I'm not advising anyone to do anything. Just not. For myself, if I honestly think, and I do think, XRP can reach higher than Bitcoin or flip Bitcoin, then that's me thinking that XRP will get to $36. So if I truly think that, let me see what $36. I shouldn't have closed my calculator. $36 at this price. How many X's is that on the current price? And this is just me talking about my own beliefs. Make your own choice there. That's a 14x. So if XRP was at $36, that would be a 14x. So, and yeah, I bought at 30 cents. I also bought at $1. And if I think it's going to get 14x more, well then maybe I do buy now, even though I could have bought here at $2. What does it matter? $2 or $2.50 if I think it's going to go to 36 cents. Doesn't really matter much, or $36, excuse me. Doesn't really matter much. I think it's going to go to $5.89. What does $2 or $2.50 matter if I think it's going to go to $5.89? Just saying. That's how I view things with my portfolio. November 22nd of 2025, which 11, that's 11, and then that's 2 times 11, marks the end of the coexisted timeline, and I believe the utility super cycle will come around that time, maybe a little bit before or a little bit after. That's interesting. What do you mean by the end of the coexisted timeline? Let me know what you mean by that. I'm curious. Diamond hands, 100%. I wish more YouTubers would actually talk about the utility coin super cycle these ISOs are headed for. Yeah, man, I've been talking about it here. Oops. Let me see. So Yeah, I've definitely been talking about it here. I clicked on the wrong video. Shout out to Anton Daniels, who I frequently watch his stuff. That was who you saw there. Another Detroit guy. While that's coming up, we'll continue to go here. But yeah, I've definitely been saying, okay, utility coin super cycle. That's what's happening. Utility coin super cycle. Because with Trump, right? And I also gave you guys a video, the switch is flipped. I really think the switch is flipped. And maybe the switch is gonna flip when everybody is sworn in, but it's gonna be immediate, bro. And they already kind of switched the flip the switch already a little bit. But with all this institutional money that's coming in, it's gonna be way bigger than people thought. Like, it's just gonna dwarf anything that people thought, I believe here. So if we go down and we see here, and I said this before it was popular, right? Before people were talking about utility coin super cycle. I said it right here, guys. October 30th. This was right before everything popped off. So you were warned. Utility coin super cycle. And this was right a couple, well, like a month after Mr. Morad here was talking about meme coin super cycles, right? So they got you on the whole misdirection and red herring thing. They had you onto they had people, not you, anybody personally, but they were directing people towards meme coins, and then Trump came in, boom, utility coins, right? And it smelled like that to me. It was smelling like that to me. Like, they're trying to put you in this direction to get you off of this stuff that the Accentures, Andreessen Horowitz, Pantera Capitals of the world, the SBIs of the world, the Santanders of the world are invested in, to go invest with cat in a hat or something like that, bro. Something that's just a funny picture, a dog picture. What? And Pantera Capital, by the way, has some connections to Mr. Jed McCaleb here. According to this mind map, I've yet to look directly into how he's connected to Pantera Capital, Jed McCaleb. But Jed McCaleb connects Musk and Thiel, and that he was an OpenAI investor, and they were both OpenAI investors. Okay. It's just something also a little bit funny, and I need to do some more research on this, but I want to present this to you guys. I was looking and I was realizing how Japan invaded China, right? And I was looking at China's former rulers, right? So Sun Yat-sen, okay, first provisional president of the Republic of China, and it says they called him the father of the nation, and the People's Republic of China, where he's the forerunner of a revolution. All this thing, 1911 revolution, 1911, where they overthrew the Qing dynasty. That looks like king to me. But it's interesting that his name is Sun. We know a Sun, don't we? Justin Sun Yu Chen. Could he be related to the first ruler or the first the father of the Chinese nation, Sun Yat-sen, is very interesting. And we went over the history with Draper, right? And how Draper, his father and his grandfather, and how they were very integral in the petrodollar and creating that whole system for the United States and the world, right? But it's very interesting here that could Sun be this kind of old money person who's related to this old money family in China? And this is why he's with the World Economic Forums of the world, and he's with the young global leaders and all of this. He was born in China, so it's possible that he was is connected to that Sun family. And of course, you know, in China and like also I think Japan, they say the last name before the first name. So this Sun Yu-chen, this could be that he's related to the Sun family. It's very interesting because it doesn't give anything about his personal life as far as that's concerned. So maybe this is something I have to look into, but I just found that very interesting. So far behind in these comments, guys. Please bear with me. I'm beginning to think a lot of YouTube content creators do not understand that there will be a utility super cycle will come for the future of ISO coins. No. I think they understand. I just think they don't want to tell us, you know, or I think a lot of people understand these things, but I think what it behooves them to do is to speak about things that better benefit them. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm trying to be nice in the way that I'm saying this, and I probably shouldn't be. I should just come out directly and say it. But you know, I think they're well aware of it, but they're only going to talk about what benefits them, what makes them the most money, or like that. Um, so I try to do it a little differently on this YouTube. Um, but that's what it is, man. And you know, if people want to do it that way, I'm not gonna judge them, but it's just not who I am. So that's all I can say there with that one. People have no clue of what's coming. Trump in office and Gizler going, can't wait. 100%, 100%. Charlie, Clark Barwick, you see, once retail understands the utility coin super cycle comes in the future for ISO coins, everything will change. I don't think retail will ever change their minds on this fact, right? And Charlie Melgoza, you put it in where you said earlier. I try to tell people, and they're not listening. Well, this is kind of where the Edward Bernays and stuff comes in, right? What have people been told? Crypto's a scam by their leading people. You know, young people. What do they see on their timeline? They see the what's her name? Hawk Tua lady. They see the Logan Pauls of the world, and what do they have? The fake meme coin scams, right? So they see the Hawk Tua person who was already in their timeline, and then she does a crypto scam. So to all of the young people, right, crypto's a scam. They don't see this stuff. They don't see this stuff. Oh, Santander, SBI investment. No, they don't see that stuff. They don't see the Hedera, Google, IBM. You say, really? Is that a crypto? Are you sure? Oh man. They don't see this stuff. This is not in their news timeline. This is not the stuff that they see. It's very, very strategic and crafty and very crafty in how these news medias separate news and news cycles, right? Young folks don't see that Hedera is a part, or Dell's a part of them, Boeing's a part of them, IBM's a part of them, Google's a part of them, T-Mobile's a part of them. They don't see that. They see the Hatua girl. They see Andrew Tate coin. They see, that's the stuff they see. It's interesting. It's crafty. It's like this guy said, right? Everybody won't. They just won't make it. They won't make it. Many won't make it to the other side. It's just true. Like the ones that know might get shooken out on the 9th day of 2025 because they can't handle it. I just don't know what to say. All I know is your boys prepared. I found out about the utility coin super cycle of ISO coins about 7 or 8 weeks ago when I was on Twitter. That's awesome, bro. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Obviously, when this utility super cycle hits, it comes because institutions are using the ISO times coins in real time, 100%. Thanks for the information, Barwick. So ask yourself, how many millions and millions of transactions will take place once institution plows into these coins? That's what I'm saying, man. I agree. It won't be a million or 2 million transactions per day. It'll be millions and millions per day, every day, forever. I feel you, bro. Like, I 100% concur with that. If XRP goes to 10K, what would be the price of BTC at that time? Your thoughts? Who can say, bro? Who could say? That's the thing to think about. That's the thing to think about. One could possibly say that Bitcoin was slowed down on purpose. You have to do more research into that yourself, as far as like BSV and Bitcoin Cash and what they did with Lightning Coin or Lightning, the Lightning Network. We could say Bitcoin was slowed down on purpose, but I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you, but I would say that I really think that XRP is going to pass Bitcoin. Do I see Bitcoin being like maybe $1 million coin one day? For sure. All of these guys are not holding on to it for no reason, right? We got MicroStrategy, we got Tesla, we got Coinbase, we got Square or Block. We got various governments, China, US, United Kingdom, Ukraine, Bhutan, El Salvador, Venezuela. We got various private companies, Block One, Tether, BitMEX, SpaceX, Tezos, right? Even BlackRock's on the list somewhere. Well, of course, we got the BlackRock ETF, which is iShares Bitcoin Trust. The most Bitcoin, but then we have some of the biggest organizations, some of the biggest private, some of the biggest hedge funds in our country and our world. Fidelity, Grayscale, ARK Invest, Bitwise, Grayscale, VanEck, CoinShares, right? It's insane. I was wondering what will happen in California. Will it affect the market in any kind of way? Not necessarily, not our market, not cryptocurrency market. It's probably going to affect the stock market for sure. Maybe any insurance companies that were specific to China, California, any companies that might have been over there and had their stuff burnt down, possibly. It's definitely going to affect the stock market. But crypto, I don't think so. I can't put an exact price on what utility super cycle will bring, but once the utility super cycle comes on ISO coins, it will never end. Bro, I agree with you. I agree with you. Like, it's such an undervalued asset. Like, think Tesla before Tesla, or Nvidia before Nvidia. All is like Google before Google, and we're like at the ground floor. It's amazing. It's amazing. The actual utility doing super cycle itself might calm down a little bit, but level off, but it'll never end because the demand will always be there. Charlie, all this information is available via Twitter, and I'm sure there's other places to discover the information as well. 100%. I bought XDC on Uphold. What's up, Moonfeather? What is up, Maximus? Let's go ahead and share their channels right quick, guys. Share Mooney's channel, the Mooneyverse. It's taking a while up here. While it's pepping up, we can check, keep going here. Appreciate you, Max. What's going on? Smash the like for sure. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. We're growing the channel both on X and on YouTube, and we are monetized on YouTube. So I appreciate it if you X guys come on over and like and subscribe on the YouTube. Definitely helps out. Red finger number one. I know you were. My ears were ringing again. XDC is not listed on tier 1 exchanges yet. Once it is, I believe it have a run up. I agree. I agree with that, Clark Bartwick. But sometimes when they list on big exchanges, there's a dump like before the run up. So like just a little FYI on that one. Going live tonight with Mystic Ronin at 9 p.m. We definitely love Mystic Ronin around here. So definitely come check those guys out here on the Mooneyverse. They will be live tonight at 9 p.m. I'm assuming that's Eastern time, right, Mooney? Let us know if that is Eastern time. So I'm over here in Arizona. We're on that Mountain Standard Time, which is at the moment, I think is in sync with the West Coast time. And check out the show Mooney and I did with XRP. It was just before they before it launched off. The stock stars and the crypto connection. And again, we read that JP Morgan quote in which he says, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. So and that's such the truth, guys. You'll notice that a lot of things will fall in line with like the stars and stuff like that. And that'll be kind of, and you'll see like a lot of the symbols that they use, like kind of come back to astrology and things that people don't focus on, but it's purposeful why we don't focus on these things, because they don't teach us it, because they keep that knowledge to themselves. So you have to learn it outside of school, because they don't they don't give you this good knowledge. You have to find it on your own. Maximus Crypto in the building. Let's bring up Max's channel. Massive news for BSV. We're just talking BSV there. I love the Maximus Crypto coin. He's gonna have to put out like an NFT for that at some point. Talking quant, and you might catch me on here in a couple of collaborations, guys. Earn yield with XDC. Doing a little, I think that was Will Fix there. Also another good channel to check out. Our guy Will Fix there. So yeah, definitely go check out Max. He has the videos and the lives there. And as you can see, our members, I'm a member of his channel, proud to be a member of his channel there. I need to turn on memberships for my channel at some point here. But yeah, let's continue on here. What's up, Carol B? 989. I don't know why I always pause at that point. I swear that 8 looks like a 9 to me, and I want to say Carol B 999. What's going on, Carol? Clark Barwick, I'm holding over 50K XDC right now. Gotta love that, bro. That's gonna do you very well in the future. Not financial advice, but that's gonna do you very well in the future. I got my little stash of XDC as well. Yeah, bro. That's like a lot of people are sleeping, but my guy Clark is not sleeping over here, nor am I, and I'm sure Max is not sleeping on XDC as well. Max paying respect to our guy Shook. Oh, and let's bring up Shook's channel too while we're at it. What I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm just over here talking, bro. I don't know. I should have brought up your channel first, Shook. I'm sorry. Let's go here. I'm loving this. I'm loving what we're seeing here. Let's see. Okay, so Shook just had a video 13 hours ago. We'll need to check out here. Citi and NASDAQ. Everybody's favorite pilot. Let's go. Doing some great numbers over here, Shook. I'm happy for you, brother. Let's continue this. Definitely go over here and check it out, bro. Onyx Coin. Shook has been doing a lot of great videos on Onyx Coin. If you guys don't know, Onyx Coin, they have connections to Visa. They have connections to everything that we're talking about right now. XCN is the ticker. You can buy this on Coinbase. And see, Pantera Capital, all the guys that we kind of just really were talking about, a lot of connections here to XCN as well. So Visa, right? So let's just do a little side by side so you can kind of see this here. Because we were just talking XRP, and I want you guys to see a little side by side so you can see some of the same guys that are in this are in XRP. And Visa is currently using it right now. So and if you want to learn more about that, you can go over and check out our guy, Shook. So there you go, Pantera Capital. I think DCG. Yep. So here it is, Pantera Capital, DCG. See those? We're gonna go right back over here. DCG, Pantera Capital, right? And if I bring back up these mind maps that I frequently look at, and this one right here, that's on exchange. They don't use that logo anymore, but this is on exchange. Connecting into Lightyear, Interstellar, and Stellar here, right? And Stellar, you know, it used to be a fork of XRP. They say that they operate vastly differently now, but we already know from the other mind map that there are many people here that are kind of connected to XRP, Ledger, and Stellar, including Sean Bennett, the CEO of Stronghold. He's connected there. Jed McCaleb, of course, went from Ripple to Stellar to start Stellar, right? So there are frequent connections here with Stellar and XRP. So if you want to know more about on exchange, definitely go over here and check out my guy Shook. Did Visa leave underneath the JP Morgan Chase, everybody's favorite pilot. Go check my guy out over here. Flutters are scared to death. Flutters are scared to death. Scared to look. They should. Should focus digital. Ain't no such thanks as a halfway liquidity crooks. Shout out to Mob Deep for Shook Ones, which I think Max is rapping right now. I love it. I love it. Max is a bigger, like this boy. This man's a bigger hip hop head than I am over here. Like Max is a extreme hip hop head over here. He's really a big hip hop head. Clark Barwick. So every dollar of XDC moves, I make 50 grand. 100%. There you go. The money is on its way. As long as you hold digital assets you purchase with fiat currency without converting them into cash or other crypto, you are not required to report or pay taxes on any potential gains to the IRS. Thank you for that piece of news, E. And shout out to E. If you come over to the Telegram, he's our moderator over there. As you can see, shout out to E. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being in the house. The thing is what will happen in this crypto bull run. A lot of people will sell out of these ISOs and wish they have held longer. 100%, which they should see the writing on the wall with the Paul Atkinses and the Scott Blessents of the world and the what is it, David Sachs as well. He's the new crypto / AI czar. So Trump's coming in full force with these guys. And it's interesting. He said crypto czar. That's interesting. The Russian word for king is czar. So I wonder why he decided to say crypto czar. Like, I'm curious about that whole phrasing. You guys know I love kind of gematria, and to me, I'm a computer programmer, and if you know computer programs, right, you can code something, but all of that code, it starts in English and they break it down into zeros and ones that the computer understands. So this is no different than that to me. So I'm curious in why they use the word crypto czar. It's just interesting that was the phrasing. So I want to go over here and type in crypto czar and see what we come up with here. I might have to log in. Very curious to why you use the word crypto czar. Okay, 145. I don't see anything off the top of my head, but interesting, right? Where XLM, XDC, and XRP all have the same like numbers, right? And these four major ciphers, No need to know kind of how the ciphers are done, but it's just interesting. 5 here, 14, right? 5 here, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5, 5. 4 here, and 13 here. So to me, they all have the same energy, these guys, right? It's no coincidence that like they chose these letters, right? They could have chosen any other letters, but they chose letters for the 3 of these that kind of line up. Like that's no coincidence in my mind. And I've also shown you guys as far as the IMF goes, they have symbols for Bitcoin, which is XBT, and gold, XAU. And another thing that they used is called special drawing rights between central banks, right? What you'll notice is these also line up. Like that can't be a coincidence, bro. Like special drawing rights, gold, and Bitcoin. That all line up. That's just a little bit more than a coincidence to me that with these three things separately, they all have the same numerical cipher feel to them. It's just very interesting to me. You can also do this with names of things like so Velo and SHX. And remember, they do the small x. So if you take the X off and just do SH, and then you do stellar lumens, and you do Bitcoin, all nines, which 9 I think is a mutable number. It's unchanging. Velo, SH with the small x, so you ignore it. Stellar lumens, Bitcoin. This is just very, very little interesting things there. Very, very interesting things there. To me, makes me think it's almost purposeful. And I think it is. Because they could have chose something else. XRP, for example, it has $15 to $20 per coin. This crypto bull run, that would be great. Honestly, this would be great. Right? But we know what it's going to be. So even if what Clark is saying comes to pass, right, where it only gets to 15 to 20 this bull run, I think it's going to be more, right? Or if this first quarter it only gets to that, and then come November, right? Come November, like Clark was also pointing out, that it gets to even higher in November, right? Either way, we're ready for it. But imagine you have 10K coins of XRP and you sell for 15 to 20 a coin this crypto bull run, and all of those coins, you sell all of them. Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. Like, yeah, like you're selling yourself short. But of course, everybody, you have to find for yourself what price target is good for you, right? But I think what Clark is kind of pointing out is you would be selling yourself short if you sell for $15 to $20 when you consider where this thing is going. But of course, people have to have their own price targets. You can always choose not to sell all of it and choose to sell 20%, 30%, right? This is up to you. You have to pick your own targets here, right? Then 5 months after this crypto bull run, XRP goes up to 10,000 coin. Right. So imagine like March. I told you guys in March there's going to be a eclipse, right? And I think things are going to pull back in March. And you always have the sell in May, walk away. So in March, May area, maybe we have a pullback, right? Sorry, I just saw Max's message over there. I got excited. So maybe we have a pullback. Then imagine selling everything in March, right? And then come November, it hits an even higher price target, but you sold everything in March and didn't get back in. It's crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. I did see that update show too, Max. That was a good show. Definitely, guys, if you want to know some backgrounds on why Ripple chose the 589, I think Max has really good show on it. Both the regular show and the update show. I will check it out. I saw estimated gains and my heart sink. I haven't sold yet, but my bag isn't that high. I almost thought I had to pay taxes on estimated gains. I had not cashed out yet. Well, depending on if Trump does tax breaks on American cryptos, you may not have to pay any taxes on gains. But again, I'm not a tax guy. I don't know how that works, but let's see what Trump says about the tax things. I can share a quick snippet for your show. Oh, cool, bro. Yeah, I would love that. Let me see. I'm gonna put a link in for Max. No one else use this link. I'm just putting it in for Max. Max, if you can join now, yeah, bro, that would be cool. If you want to share it. And then at some point, we probably need to have like a show, like how Gentlemen of Crypto had people come up on Fridays. You know, we need to do that. But that link I just shared, that's for Max, guys. And we're way past an hour. We're just gonna just let it ride today. I never done the guess, so I'm not sure how that even works, but we'll see. We'll figure it out today. We'll figure it out today, bro. Okay, let's go. I never done a guess while I've gone live, so we'll figure it out today, bro. I'm loving the comments. Everybody's very active today. This is awesome. I see we have some new people too in here, and I have not even gotten that far down in the comments. Okay, there we go. Okay, if Max is still around, I hope he's still around, and we'll get him. We'll get him on to share that. That'd be awesome. Hi, 888. Yeah, we got to talk about that Moon Feather. I love the 888s. I keep seeing it like for like the last 6 months. 888s are my number here, and I'm not sure if you guys are wrestling fans out here, but you know, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, 888, Triple H, right? The H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, and it's kind of funny because H almost sounds like 8. If you kind of and I want to kind of look at the word etymology of H, like how did they come up with it? But yeah, we'll have to go into that some show. But triple H, you know, little did I know that it was 888 It's his name. It's his name all that time because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. And we'll see if Max gets in here or not. The ISO coins could solve real world problems that will rise to the top in the future. The problem is none of us have a crystal ball. We don't know when or what XRP is going to do. The immediate future, we know what it's going to do in the future. Right. We don't know immediately what's going to happen there. But honestly, I think what a lot of these cryptocurrency companies are waiting for, or what a lot of these big institutions are waiting for, is regulational clarity. So the big thing is once we get regulational clarity, oh man, that's when we're going to have the crypto market pop off. And I just showed you there with the Paul Atkins, the Scott Bessents of the world. This is when we're going to get all these big companies in, and this is when they can have their money in, because the regulational clarity will be there for them to put their money there. Definitely not going to eat the heck out by February. What's up, Phantom Beats? Is finna pass ETH? Yeah, I think it's finna pass ETH for sure. Risto Lutsu, what's up? I think we see Asia gonna pump hard too. I think so too. Because remember, I showed you guys too. Shout out to my guy, Red Pill Professional. He does a good channel as well. Hong Kong zero taxes on crypto. Well, here's one from Armando Pantojoya. Hong Kong is eliminating taxes on crypto to become the ultimate offshore finance hub for crypto. You can see that right there. So yeah, I think we see Asian cryptos go bananas too, because they're doing the same thing, right? And if Trump is kind of like really, really sincere in his promise that America is going to be first with crypto, well, he has to make American cryptos. He has to eliminate capital gains tax on American cryptos too. So that is another thing that is coming, right? And that's why we're going to see them American cryptos pump hard. And this is also where we're going to see Asian cryptos pump hard. So understand, this is going to be a global or a realm-wide pump, okay? A realm-wide, a global, worldwide pump of cryptocurrency. I'm hearing rumors that what's up, Esco215? Appreciate you, brother. I'm hearing rumors that a few major companies are having economic problems that make them turn the world into a worldwide recession. I think a lot of coins are going to be on sale if this happens. Well, I know they say the ruble or rupee or whatever Russia's currency is, I think it's called ruble, is going through some problems, right? And I know they said different things with China. They're just happening with their currency. But imagine, though, if they're like, oh, well, we got Bitcoin here and we're going to shift to Bitcoin or something. I'm not sure. I'm not an economist in this way. I just think we see a lot of institutional money come into cryptocurrency, and the rich are always going to be rich. It's not going to be a problem for them. So when we see things be that Asian cryptocurrencies have zero taxes and American cryptocurrencies have zero taxes, we're going to see money flowing to them. Why does it matter if you spend $2.50 or $3 on a coin for XRP when it's possibly going to go to 100, 200 this floor? That's exactly my point, bro. I don't know if you're following up to my point. That's exactly my point. It's like it really doesn't matter at that point. It just doesn't. So if you keep that in mind, you're not going to be and when I say you, I don't mean you personally. I just mean people. If one keeps that in mind, then, one could think buying as much XRP as I can right now at $2 or $3, right, is going to get me 100 or 300 or 500 or $10,000 in the future. And again, who have we connected to this? BlackRock, Rothschilds, Drapers, Accenture, SBI, the Bank of Abu Dhabi. Wait, where were we? 12 of 50 of the world's top global banks. Where was the other one that we read from that other article? UBS, UniCredit, Santander, CIBC, the National Bank of Abu Dhabi, and ATB Financial. All of these banks using Ripple, right? And UBS is no joke. Like these old school banks, like the old school controllers of money, like the Rothschilds. Oh man, it's so golden. It's so golden. What I can't understand is how some people will say I brought you, 500 XRP. It didn't go to $3, and I sold it all and lost $50. I know what you're saying, but that's so true. That's so true. Like, they're willing to hold a stock for like 7 years and get like, or a bond or something, and barely get 10% interest, 12% interest. But you have a problem holding onto a cryptocurrency for a year, 6 months, 8 months. It's insanity, bro. I don't get it either. But I kind of get it, because the propaganda, right? Going back to Edward Bernays, the propaganda is, well, the people that know, the media, right? The public relations, the propaganda, the media is saying, well, stocks are regulated. They're trusted. The media and their propaganda make you believe, okay, well, crypto could go to zero at any moment, right? People don't understand or take in the point that, oh, well, Visa is behind certain stocks. Hedera and IBM are behind certain cryptocurrencies, I should say. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies that have these huge guys behind them, just looking at Ethereum, right? Andreessen Horowitz, same players. Andreessen Horowitz, Pantera Capital, Digital Currency Group. They have these guys behind them, right? It's some of the same people, Winklevoss Capital, some of the same people that are behind these stocks. But this industry is in its infancy, right? I don't know. It just seems to me like, why not invest in the thing that's on its way up instead of investing in the other thing? But this is the whole thing that the whole propaganda type of thing that they put out that made people believe, well, I can't invest in crypto because it's this big old risk. And, it's no more of a different risk than stock in my mind. That's just my personal opinion, not financial advice. There is still a lot of people that just truly do not understand these ISO coins, and especially XRP, and we're going to go way up in the future. I agree. Plus, with the US, let me see, did Max hit that link yet? I don't think so. Plus, the US Fed taking rate cuts off the table for the future. I smell a short but deep pullback. Ooh, well, not. I don't think not until March. Once this inauguration comes in, which is like what we're 8 days away now, 9 days away now. Things are gonna go bananas. Maybe there's a pullback within that in those couple of days, but once the 19th, 20th hits, bananas time. And then they're gonna start making some of those announcements, like those 68 cryptos that were deemed securities are gonna say no, they're not securities based off the Ripple case. You're free to invest in them. And then I'm sure companies are going to be flooding into them because now officially, quote unquote, officially they're not securities. And away we go. These ISO coins, XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, so on, etc., they're not pump and dumps. 100%. Esco, I have been thinking about the 70K Bitcoin that Biden has authorized to be sold. Well, I saw somewhere that they were only going to sell 6.5 million of it. So I don't know how many that equates to, but they said they were going to only sell 6.5 million. And I think what they hold, which is like 180K Bitcoins, I think that's something like 20 billion in value. So selling 6.5 million in value when you have almost 20 billion is not that much. Yeah, I don't think they're going to sell that much. We were just looking at Bitcoin treasuries, and apparently they update this as far as like the US Bitcoin auto updates, and I don't see that they've sold much of anything. It's still at 198, 109. So if they have sold some, I don't know. I don't think they've sold any yet. However, just because Biden sells 70 Bitcoin, 7K Bitcoin doesn't mean the end of crypto. Biden sells 70K Bitcoin. It just extends the timeline out a little bit. 142 combined on the stream. Go Rue, appreciate it, Max. 153 now. I really love it, guys. Continue to spread the show around. We very much appreciate it here. We're looking on growing the channel. We're so close to 2,500 viewers, subscribers. Let's continue. Let's get there, guys. Anyone says that we're not going to have a crypto bull run, they just don't know what they're talking about. 100%. But people will go out here and believe them, right? And sometimes it'll be like the big crypto influencers that have over 100,000 subscribers or over 1 million subscribers. They'll come out and say something like that, and people will be shaking in their boots. It's crazy, bro. Once you understand the fundamentals of what you're investing in, the rest is just noise. 100%. Joey, what's up, brother? Black Prince of Crypto all day. Ruel, love the show. Appreciate it. Appreciate the crown, bro. Appreciate the crown. Black Prince of Crypto, and I accept that crown very humbly. Maximus Crypto, we're on the same page. Absolutely. There's people out there to say we okay, keep going. There's people out there to say well, I can't see my cryptocurrency when I buy it, so it must not be real. How dumb is that? Well, people for many years, and this is the same thing that came up with computers, right? Where people were like, I don't trust computers, I don't trust those credit cards and all of this. There's all of this, and believe me, and this was like when tech stocks were a thing, right? There's all this FOMO and all this FUD about computers. And I'm sure that kept people from investing in tech stocks, and they blew up, right? Of course, back then we didn't have the Robin Hoods, and we didn't have the things where it was easy for people to trade stocks. Like, you had to know what you were doing. You had to know someone, but you had the same FUD back then. I'm glad I bought my XRP. What's up, Dave Schneider? At 11 cents. And arbitrage it every time there's a big stock in price. That's crazy, bro. Let's see when you bought, bro. That 11 cents, that's some crazy talk right there. Yeah, I wasn't in that early. I had to, hats off to you for buying at 11 cents. Then you must have bought, Jesus. You must have bought back here. 11 cents? Yeah, you bought in 17. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy to think about. That's really crazy to think about. Somebody that bought. Oh, he said 11 cents. So you had to buy it in 17. That's sick, bro. That's sick. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, bro. That's really, really cool. And it hasn't seen 11 cents in 8 years. So you're just chilling, bro. You're just chilling. But see, that's the type of patience that people should have with cryptocurrency if they know what they're investing in, right? That's beautiful. Whoops. Where people climb aboard the train, it's not left at the station, and we are headed towards a new digital age for currency. 100%. These people who are saying it at Carbaro are most likely never experienced the previous bull run cycle either. Yep, 100%. Master Crypto, I never experienced a bull run. I am a newbie, and I didn't get into crypto until a couple of years ago, but I've done a lot of research. That you came at the right time, brother, 100%. MyFlow, Angelo, LCX. Yeah, I know LCX is struggling right now, guys, but this doesn't make me any less bullish on the project. If we go over here and take a look here, and generally, the price of LCX is very much tied into Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's down, LCX is down as well. But again, look into this and who's all invested in this, who's the main guys into LCX. As far as like Monty Metzger and their connection to the World Economic Forum, their connection possibly even to Brian Armstrong and Coinbase. LCX has a mystery advisor, which people think might be Brian Armstrong and Coinbase. So there is a lot to like about LCX. And if you look at its original chart, right, it was well over 58 cents. I think we're going to just dust that. We're going to just blow way past that, bro. Way past that. And again, we're still very much way beyond high on LCX. Yeah, it's just, this is where Bitcoin is right now. This is where LCX is right now because of Bitcoin price. It follows very closely to Bitcoin's price. But again, MiCA laws are going to be fully active come February 1st, and that's when I think we get LCX popping off. Maximus Crypto when it comes down to research. The people that have done the due diligence and the research are the ones that are not snowflakes. 100%. You came in during the accumulation phase. Awesome. Yeah, we were keeping towards that 200 mark. 150 is still pretty good. I can't. Okay, there we go. Y'all have regret. I wish. Okay. This brother mentions ISO every stream. Phantom Beat. Yeah, 100%, bro. Holding 7,800 XRP coins right now. That's nice, bro. That is very nice. I quit trying to convince people around me about the new coming digital age. Yeah, man. They're just gonna see you chilling with your with your stuff. My brother is a multimillionaire. He does not believe in cryptocurrency. Hard to believe. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Especially when man, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. You would think like just man, that's insane. Yeah, like you could just put a little bit in. That's crazy that he doesn't believe in cryptocurrency. What's up, Miklo? Appreciate the alpha as always. Appreciate you, brother, for coming through and watching. Charlie, we're in the same boat. I gave up on really trying to tell people about cryptocurrency that don't want to hear it. People are like sheep; they follow next sheep into the hole 100%. It smells like Teen Spirit. Love that song, Nirvana. By the way, what's up, What's up, Enzo Harder? All we have to do is wait a couple months. I think that the hype will be so massive around cryptocurrency, people will wish they have gotten them in 100%. Just think about this. There may never be another massive crypto run once the super utility cycle hits. I think so. I think that's true. Once it hits, I think these things like Hedera, all of these ISO ones, right? And things like LCX, which isn't technically a ISO crypto, they will be multiple dollars, and people will be wondering, why have I never heard of these? They will be wondering why. When there were things like this channel, Max's channel, Underdog Research's channel, Shook Focus's channel, Crypto Futures channel, MYC Networks channel, right? Their Crypto Ronin's channel, Moonfeather's channel. Like there'll be channels like this that have mentioned XRP, mentioned cryptocurrency, and people are like, What happened? What about stocks and real estate? I didn't know it. Why didn't no one tell me about cryptocurrency? I have no idea. Why didn't they tell me? Oh man, it's crazy. There'll still be a crucial bull runs every 4 years. Yeah, well, this cycle is going to be a weird cycle. I think it's going to extend to like the cycle is going to almost run for like last time there was a cycle, it ran for like 1.5 years. This cycle might run for like 3 years. It might double. It might run for 3 years. Technically, this cycle kind of started after Sam Bankman-Fried stuff, maybe. Because really, you could say the cycle started here. Well, if you want to be fair, you could say maybe here is when it started. Yeah, I think that would be accurate, more accurate. It started like around here, January 2024. So how much cycle we have left? Like here, if you look at the last cycle, it halved on the 20th, right? If you wanted to start the cycle at the halving. And it went on for like 1.5 years. November 2021. And they had a little dip in here around May, right? Did down in May, and August picked back up. So this was the last cycle. Here you could say, you can almost say the cycle started here, January of 2024, and we got a new high in Bitcoin before the halving. Now here, after the halving, we're probably like right here. We still got some time to go. But by 2026, maybe it'll be done. But that would have been like almost what? Maybe you could say 3-year cycle if you went all the way back here or all the way here. Yeah, I think it might be a 3-year cycle, man. It really might be a 3-year cycle. A bull cycle. I know a guy who's holding 20 XRP, 20K XRP right now. Imagine how much money he will make if it goes to 100 or 200 this crypto bull run. Yeah, that's an impressive amount of XRP right there. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I'm pretty happy with my XRP amount right now as well. Gonna be very, very happy with this bull run to say the least there. Yeah. Enzo Harder just culture live. I was reading Cointelegraph article and I saw central banks will acquire crypto in 1/1/26, not 2025. Awesome. Enzo Harder, if you know where that if you can send me that article or join the Telegram and post that article in the Telegram, I would appreciate it, because that does go against what the BIS, what their actual documentation says. Maybe they will acquire some more in 1/1/26. The actual documentation said that they would acquire it, or the law had to go into effect before 1/1, before the end of January. No, exactly. It actually said it had to go into effect before 1/1/2025. That's what I saw. I brought the actual documentation up from the BIS, but if you have some other documentation, I would love to see it. Love to see it. Wife and I bought another 149 XRP a couple days ago. Let's go. Nice move, Clark. Sun is hot. Rod, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, GT Nuts? Hand waving. Draper got me loading 100%. Here we go. Again, Clark dropping that knowledge. November 2022 of 2025. When you read into the, I don't know if you call it white papers or whatever, IDCA every time Rue does a Swift video. Appreciate it, Anthony Hall. There's ISO guidelines toward the end of coexistent timeline means the money that we have ends and the digital currency begins. Gotcha. Yeah, that November time frame might be just crazy big. Yeah, just crazy big. There's a mandatory deadline, ISO compliancy deadline for all institutions on November 22nd of 2025. Yeah, I was talking about that with Maximus Crypto a couple days ago. Yeah, man. So November is going to be a fiery time. Come November 22nd of 2025. I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Robinhood TV commercials promo match 3% IRA must be Draper hands. Yeah, Robinhood, man. Robinhood, I'm telling you, their stock is going to do so good in the future. That's one stock I do own. Robinhood. Oh my goodness, bro. I think they're just going to be out here. It's going to be a great time. Yes, TCA in the house. What is up, TC? What's up, TC? What's up, Tim Crompton? Sorry. So the coexistent time period right now, we have cash fiat money, and then we have a digital currency at the same time. Gotcha. And November 22nd, 2025. And those 11s, guys, I told you. The end of the coexistent timeline and the beginning of the digital currency one. Got you. That's interesting. Because of the number 11 and so much, bro. I want to go into it one day. I'm going to go into it one day. See, the real utility super cycle can't happen until the adoption of all the technology takes place around the globe. And also, it can't happen until they have this regulational clarity. So they can't do it until they have the regulational clarity. So once Trump comes in with these guys, makes regulational clarity for America and the MiCA laws, all of this stuff is happening at the same time, guys, right? MiCA laws, Abu Dhabi, I think, passed some laws like last year or the end of last year, I think, or the beginning of 2024 for their cryptocurrency stuff. So it's coming. There can be smaller utility super cycles or whatever you want to call them, but the major ones won't happen until the adoption of technology goes global. Vitalik Buterin just liquidated a bunch of his meme coins, including Doge and Shiba. Interesting. That's very interesting. Thanks, Moonfeather. Yeah, I'm buying LCX Swift and HBAR. Face future wide open. GT Nuts, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Mr. You have the exact date and what will the price be? Well, I think Clark just gave you the exact date of when the mandate for ISO is, and that's November 11th, 2022, 2025. Okay. Mr. I read through crazy information on Twitter to discover November 22nd, 2025. And remember, guys, that 11, I tell you guys, these numbers are not like by mistake, bro. It's not by mistake. So 11, they chose 11/22nd, okay? Which is pretty interesting. Because they could have chose 11/11, but they chose 11/22nd, which is two built-in 11s there with the 22nd, 2 times 11. So interesting. And November is the 11th month. So really it's 3 11s. But anyway. As far as the price goes, utility super cycle, no one really knows how high it would actually be. You have to ask yourself how many credit card transactions can take place on one credit card processor. Trump in 9 days. I know. I cannot wait. Bro. I can't wait. To see. And he promised that the first 30 days he's going to be putting new things into law. I can't wait. Why is crypto pumping today? Well, today is 111. And you add those 111 up, you got the 3. That could be some symbology to it. And also, crypto may be ramping up to the to the inauguration of Trump. Remember, he's having some meeting on the 19th, right? And there it is, that 19th date again, right? So Trump is supposed to have some type of meeting or rally or something on the 19th before he gets inaugurated on the 20th. So there we go. So how many transactions will take place around the world once all of the technology is adopted around the entire globe? Well, we can't actually possibly know that though, but there's absolutely no way that XRP, XTC, XDC, I think he means there, H bar, XLM, these ISO coins could ever stay at low prices once the super utility super cycle hits. 100%, bro. That's why I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready for that. Like super ready for that. They will circle the boat after Trump and his people grab low. I think the reason they call it super utility cycle, it will go through a cycle of massive price fluctuation to the upside initially in the utility super cycle. 100%. Mr. Mister, I'm no expert. I'm just a newbie. I've only been in this in a few years, but Bitcoin is just a store of value the way I see it. 100%. Just I already said why crypto is pumping today. If you think about it, they run pull Bitcoin. It would be disastrous. I don't think Trump wants to do anything like that. Just my opinion. I agree with you there. 8 over $1. Donald Trump wants to win, so I don't think he's going to rug pull Bitcoin. 100%. If you believe he is going to come through on his promise that America is going to be leaders in crypto, he will have to give that tax break. He's going to have to protect Bitcoin. We got to know that. We know Biden's already authorized that to be sold. Yep. Thanks for hitting that like, GT Nuts. Definitely, if you guys can hit the like, appreciate it. Joey's paying his respects to Max. Your Patreon link isn't working. Okay, let me Shook Focus, if you can give the right Patreon link there. Here, let me stop sharing right quick and get the right Patreon link for you guys. Just give me a second if you can bear with me here. So I don't want to accidentally show something for the patrons or accidentally show something I shouldn't. Let me get you guys the right link, pull it up here really quickly. I hope everyone's having a nice Saturday, almost Saturday evening, basically, for those in the East Coast. Saturday coming on for those in the West Coast. Pretty nice. Trump's going to get inaugurated in less than a week here, or a little more than a week here. I think the market's going to be having a nice time when he gets inaugurated. A very, very nice time. Some crazy shenanigans that went on at the New Year here. And of course, we're seeing California still getting through what they're trying to get through there with the fires. It's insane. It's so insane there. Definitely if you got some people over there, I pray that they're doing okay. And the fires, I just hope people are doing all right. Let's see here. I'm trying to grab the link here. I think I grabbed it. Let me put it in the chat here. Okay. And let's share again. Okay, let's continue on here. Where's my chat? Did I get rid of the chat? Yeah, it did. Okay. Where were we? Okay. I know you've been thinking for a while now that a lot of these crypto content creators do know about the utility coin super cycle. They just don't want to tell retail. Yep, I think that's true, bro. They just don't want to tell retail, and I think they're just motivated by other things. I think they're motivated by other things, and to promote things that are more advantageous for their pockets. I think that's what that is about. Your videos haven't showed up in my feed since the SEC early lawsuit days. Glad everyone is making back to. Dang, that's crazy, bro. I don't know why my videos wouldn't show up in your feed like that. But I'm glad, Ricky Ricardo, you're still looking for them and you made it to this one. That's why it's important for people to share things around and to actively search out the channel. I definitely appreciate if you guys could do that. 111 on Twitter, on X. That's beautiful. Exactly like it should be for January 11th, right? But yeah, definitely share the show and definitely be on the lookout for shows, guys. We're doing shows every Tuesday, Sunday, and Saturday. We're here on a Saturday. I'll definitely be here tomorrow, I believe, as well. So yeah, be on the lookout, guys. If you didn't load up on XRP sub 40%, I don't know why. 100%, I hear you. I'm buying Max Coin. Thanks, Joey. I am honored, sir. What's up, quantitative tightening? XRP, XLM, XDC will be the first coins whose price will be only be lightly affected by the speculation. These coins prices will be based on utility and value on chain, 100%. The only reason I don't want to see Bitcoin crash is because I think it will hurt the rest of the market. Yeah, I agree, and I don't think. I know they keep putting out rumors like Biden's going to crash it and before Trump gets out and all of this. I think this is just to give more people hesitation about investing in the market and keeping their money in the market. Don't matter. We know what's coming. We know what's coming. So we're not going to get shook. Just like Maximus says there. We're not going to get shook, bro. They can bring all the noise they want, but till the whole inauguration and everything, till the ISO mandate November 22nd of 2025, we're cool. There'll be some point in the future where we decouple from Bitcoin. ISOs will be decoupled from Bitcoin. This, I think, is actually going to be true. And we saw it a bit this year. We saw XRP decouple. We saw XLM decouple. We also saw, I think, Jasmine decouple at one point. So a few different coins, I think, will decouple from Bitcoin. We're starting to see a little bit of yep. You see, there it is. We're starting to see a little bit of decoupling take place now with XRP and XDC. In other words, decoupling from Bitcoin. We're actually completely decoupled away from Bitcoin. The ISO coins will be so much money will come into the space. I don't even know what to say. 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. Where I'm at. So Moonfeather's show is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern, guys, with our Crypto Ronin. We love Crypto Ronin around here as well. Definitely check out his show. Ronin Experience. I don't know why it's showing me the wrong thing. There he is. Definitely check his show out as well. but he will be on Moonfeather's channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, so in about 2 hours. But check out my guy Ronin Experience. Does some nice stuff on his show as well. The videos are from a while back. I hate how they separate videos and live now, but definitely check out the lives. Okay, so maybe it's going to be on Ronin's channel, and maybe it'll also be on Moonfeather's channel. But here I can see the link here for Ronin's channel. They may also be on Mooney's channel here. But definitely check out Moonfeather and Ronin. I'm going to check here. It may also come on Moonfeather's channel. Let's see. Okay, it may also be on her channel, but definitely check Ronin's channel for Mooney and Ronin tonight. Where I'm at, it's any YouTube content creators that do not want to talk about the super utility turn cycle. I just click them off them at this point. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Like, it's crazy. That's how you can really tell if a YouTube content creator is on these ISO coins is honest or not. 100%, man. Like, I feel like I just, I know the guys that I recommend to you guys, and I know these guys are up solid dudes, right? They're not gonna shill crap to you. They're solid dudes. These other creators, I've seen them misdirect people. I've seen them misdirect people on purpose. Okay, there it is. Mooney said it. It's on Runner's channel. And thank you for the big up. You're the best, Rue. Appreciate that, Moonfeather. Definitely appreciate it. What's really perplexing to me is you can get into like Dogecoin live streams, and those people seem to think Dogecoin is just as valuable as an ISO coin. Well, it's the whole Elon Musk hype behind Doge, and there are institutions that are custodying Doge. So I would treat Dogecoin almost like an ISO coin, to be honest with you. It is not a meme coin anymore. I know they lump it in with meme coins because it used to be. It is not a meme coin anymore. Doge is like a ISO coin at this point. And if you look into Dogecoin's history, I think it has some like Bitcoin, like it's like a fork of Bitcoin or something like that, because you can mine Litecoin and mine Dogecoin at the same time. So there's some stuff about Doge. I'm looking at meme coins as a trap for retail to lose all their money. 100%. If you guys were in the stock market when they were talking about SPACs right after Rona, if you know what I mean by Rona, the thing that happened, where a lot of people had to get a toot right there, you know what I mean? Regular stocks fell because, stocks like Jet, Blue, and Delta, and oil stocks, because, well, you couldn't fly anywhere, right? You couldn't. There was a lot of things that were restricted based on Rona, if you know what I mean. And those things, the stocks fell. REITs, real estate companies, and all of that. And those should have been the ones that you were investing in. But at the time, people like Chamath Palihapitiya and others, they were convincing you, SPACs. If you look at some of my earlier stock videos, I thought, hey, SPACs. Just like the regular, all the media that were saying it, all those SPACs minus like 2 or 3 of them are terrible now. The things that you should have been investing in were blue chips. This is the exact same thing I see with meme coins. Okay. And I only say that because of the experience. And you can see some of my SPAC videos. I have a lot of videos on SPAC stocks. And all of those stocks turned out to be a trap. All of them, almost all of them. There's very few, like DraftKings, that actually made it to be worth something right now. Almost all the rest of them, the electric vehicle ones, the green energy ones, the all of them were trash. They were all startup companies that really didn't do much. Even the ones that like Open, which was like a real estate stock, trashed right now. It's trashed. Even though they do really well, they have nice margins, they make money, even in this poor stock market, housing selling market. They make a lot of money still because they sell a lot of houses in Phoenix. But yeah, they're the trap. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Max is awesome. 100%. We're a Maximus Maxi around here. A Maximus Maxi. Nailed it. What's up, Ship Focus Digital? The crying emojis. I do believe retail will make some money in this meme coins. Yeah. There are always going to be meme coins like that make a lot of money. And certain people like Beeple, if you will. I think Beeple are, I think he's one of the ones that you can kind of gauge some like meme coinery. Like if you guys remember back in the day, like when NFTs were hot, this guy just came out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden people were like, oh, his NFTs are the best NFTs. And he was just giving them away for free. And there were people trying to get them, including me, for free, right? And this is like from back when he was having these, right? From 3 years ago. But dude's still doing these every day. And sometimes he will point out different things, different meme coins, different projects. So you definitely want to like kind of be up on what he's saying and what he's showing. Because you might just catch a meme coin in there that he's talking about. You might just catch something extra, like I don't know what the heck this is on his is that Thug Life? Mark Zuckerberg, because apparently he's been training with Joe Rogan and their people, like MMA. And sometimes you might catch Butts building back. Sometimes you might catch him like put something about a meme project in his stuff. So FYI for that. Don't think institutions don't understand what ISOs are. They know the difference between a meme coin and ISO. 100%. I agree. Sure. What's up, Danelle Petoff? I'm on XRP all day. Me too, bro. Catholic Faith Channel, amen. What is up? How much do you think XRP will go up to when Trump inauguration happens? Who can say, man? Like, that's the thing. And, you know, I hate to make any price predictions. I'm not a financial advisor. Who can say? But a lot of people saying XRP can go to $100, $1,000. Like, who can say? I shudder to kind of make a price prediction for that. But again, we know Trump has kind of been pro XRP. We know different things like, where is it? The crypto, the escrow, Ripple escrow, Trump message. because they had this like, well, you guys might not know, but Ripple sells and they release some XRP from escrow, and they like buy the majority of it back almost every month. And shout out to Good Morning Crypto Show. Other than King's Gentlemen of Crypto Show, which you guys should watch every morning, King does a great job with the crypto news. This is another news one you can watch from the people at Good Morning Crypto. You know, I will watch both, and I catch them when I can because I'm usually at work during this time. So turns out this was a real thing that Ripple had in their transactions, their escrow transactions, as a memo. January 20th is around the corner. Donald Trump will be in the White House. We're going to make crypto great again. So they missed the T in crypto, but no worries. I think, we're definitely going to see a rise to where. Who can say, bro? Who can say? Thanks, Catholic Fake Channel, and I think that's a Catholic lady person. So nice to see more ladies into crypto. It's a great thing. Clark Barwick, let's let the Barwick, excuse me. Let's the wealth transfer begin 100%. Tongue twisted right now. AZ Marine, Jasmine, let's go. Isaac, $1,000 per one XRP, 100%. Dave Mo, what's with Swift? Swift is just like XRP, or I'm sorry, excuse me. Swift is just like LCX right now. I find that LCX and Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, I find that LCX and Swift track really closely to the price of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is pulling down, Swift and LCX are pulling down. This is just what happens. They track really closely to the price of Bitcoin. And you can see almost mirror images the LCX and Swift chart. They just track really closely to the price of Bitcoin. What can you say? Where you got things like Velo, which are doing very nicely right now. Shout out to the Patreons. For less than a cup of coffee, you can get a weekly watch list where we go over coin prices and what I'm looking at for the week. Okay. But yeah, different things are holding up better than others with this Bitcoin thing going down. Velo is another thing that Securitize is backing. So Velo's a gem out there. Definitely connects them to BlackRock. And we just went over the kind of gematria, right? And Velo is built on Stellar. And remember, there are two different Velos. We're talking about the one with the red logo. The one with the red logo. There's Velodyne and there's Velo. We're talking about the one with the red logo that looks like this. It's red and white. Velo Labs brings BlackRock's tokenized short-term treasury fund to Southeast Asia. So again, don't sleep on Velo out there, guys. Don't sleep on it. Intel Hernandez, excellent alpha as always. Appreciate it. Any reason why SwiftC app is not functioning? That part I don't know. We can't use it here in America. I'm not sure about why it would not be functioning now. Got my bag at 30 for one. Clark, Benson Alfred, what's up? Top is in, gents. This is a massive trap for the Bulls. No. I don't. Nah. I don't believe that at all. I've been in crypto since 2016, when 2050 MMA flipped bearish. The signal was a cycle. Nope, I don't believe this at all. We have way too many catalysts for this. I just don't think that that's true. There's a lot of information that will show that that's the case. And even if this happens to be the case, there are many more catalysts coming in November. There are many more catalysts coming again in March. All the different things with Trump and Gensler hopping out, Ripple possibly going public. No, this is not a trap for the bulls. I don't agree with that. And I think too, the Bitcoin chart kind of shows this. Like, I kind of feel like we're more over in this area, and it kind of mirrors fairly well this, right? It's right after the halving here. It halved. Bitcoin halved here. And then we had this kind of bull up. Same thing here. And you guys have already shown, if you didn't see my prediction show, where we looked at some crypto predictions, definitely go check it out. 2025 crypto predictions. That's why I'm saying kind of this is a prediction update, because we had the prediction show last time. A ton of different companies like Van Eck, who, you know, they own, they're a Bitcoin ETF holder, like one of the richest hedge funds in the world. They're saying that there's going to be a first quarter pump where Bitcoin goes to 150. So I'm not only is this a belief of mine, it's a belief of Van Eck, and I tend to think that these guys kind of know what they're talking about. They did really good in their last year's projections about cryptocurrency, and I don't see it changing here. I think you're absolutely spot wrong on that. You know, time will tell. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but I don't think so. Definitely check out that crypto prediction show if you haven't already. Let's see. I keep pressing on the wrong thing here. $20K, awesome. Dude's gonna be happy. XDC is a sleeper that doesn't get enough respect. 100%. Jalon Richard. I don't think the masses will fully understand global adoption until 26, 27. Probably so, man. It's probably going to take a while. But by time that the masses understand is when they put it in the regular news, and then it'll be time for us to really get out, right? By time the masses understand, they're going to be like, it's going to be like they are now with NVIDIA, right? They're selling these huge NVIDIA bags to people, and it just can't keep going all the way up, you know? So what's up, Fast Willie Jackson? What do you think about Ondo and Flare? Ondo, of course, we know is connected with BlackRock with the Build L. Flare, they're connected to XRP. And a lot of same investors in Flare, I think, are investors in XRP. If it shows us this, I think. So they got a lot of the same investors. I believe. I thought so. Well, Charlie Lee, we know he's Litecoin, Doquan. We know he's Luna. Digital Currency Group. There we go. Kinetic Capital, Coin Fund. So I think some of these are also XRP investors. They're definitely, I think some of them might be. Yep, Digital Currency Group are definitely Ethereum investors. because I know they did an airdrop for XRP. I think they have a lot of XRP investors too. Digital Currency Group. There we go. I think that's the only one off the top of hand. But yeah, I think those projects will do good. But will they do as well as the ones that we mentioned? I'm not so sure. But I think they will do well. Ondo, yeah, I think they will do well. Not financial advice, but just that's what I think there. I can't wait to drop in on a future BlackRue stream, and it's doing good morning crypto numbers. Oh man, Esco 215, that would be amazing, man. That would be amazing. I'm really trying to put in the time. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've been putting out like almost a video a day, be it a short, be it a clip or something. We're definitely ramping up the channel. So we're gonna ramp up the channel and ramp up the output, and we'll see how this thing goes, man. We wanna be here for you guys, not only crypto wise. We want to be here with good content, like some of the symbolism content I provide to you guys. Shows like you saw there, Less Square, if you're still around, in the Patreon, where I said you guys might want to check this out. Well, let me see if I don't think it'll show something, but in Patreon, I have this video, Money is Sacrifice. This is available on my Rokfin, but you have to be a premium member. But it's actually better to just come over and get the Patreon. This video kind of really breaks down money, like really breaks down money from a symbolic point of view, right? Definitely come over here and Patreon, and you might want to go down here and look at it. This is from July 15th, 2023. And one of the things that Les Square was saying is that he thought that Slick Dissident here was Cliff High. He's not Cliff High. He's Slick Dissident. Definitely check out Slick Dissident's channel too. He goes over a lot of symbolism on his YouTube channel as well. Definitely check out Slick Dissident's YouTube channel. I really like this guy, Slick Dissident. He has some interesting takes on stuff. And you have to be open-minded to see his takes. You have to be open-minded, or otherwise you'll just be like, what? But I enjoy my man's takes. But this is some of the things that we're offering on the Patreon, and I think we will start to have more shows like this, like Money is Sacrifice, like that includes symbolism, that include history, and maybe some more pop culture shows as well. 1,000 different excerpts with 1,000 different opinions. 100% Chris Hornet. Appreciate you. Hiro Tamani, we have definitely heard of XDN, and we mentioned it actually earlier in the show. Chris Kratt, SWFT info, or did I just miss it? We did talk a little bit about SWFT and its connections to XRP and Securitize. Yeah, you did miss that. You'll have to go back on that one. I don't want to go too far back. We're already 3 hours in. What's up, Stan? Everybody's screaming AI. In your opinion, is AI big, or is it similar to Metaverse Land? Or is it similar to Metaverse Land? Metaverse Land will be big, but again, this is going to happen when crypto regulation happens. When crypto regulation happens, and we get gaming companies like Activision, like Epic Games, EA Sports into the virtual world, into the Metaspace world, that's when things will start to pop off. But again, what do people mean when they say AI? Because AI has become a catch-all, feel-good phrase now for people. where they'll say AI when they mean like computing almost. Because again, when you think of AI, you think of a relational data set, something that's going to remember, kind of like a chat GPT, right? Or it's going to take your words and based off of what data it has, make suggestions and keep kind of a memory for you. Is that going to be big? Yes, it's going to be big. Is it going to be bigger than blockchain? Will it work with blockchain? Yes, probably. But yeah, I think AI will be big. Shout out to Crypto Blood. I know one of the things he was like, one of the things he says is with AI, he got the same feeling that he got with Bitcoin, and he's an early Bitcoin investor. Shout out to Crypto Blood. I love his channel. You should definitely check out his channel as well. Yeah, I think AI would be big, but I think crypto and these ISO coins, which also utilize AI, by the way, will be bigger than just trying to invest in AI itself. I think AI itself is a little bit more catchy, a little bit more sexy for people, but I think crypto is going to be cryptocurrency, specifically ISO 2002 coins, World Economic Forum coins of this ilk are going to be way bigger than just AI itself. And in fact, a lot of those coins do use AI. Okay, so that's how I feel about that. And shout out Stan, appreciate you. Jay Shear, what's up? What up, though, bro? Jay Shear 2.0. What up, family? Thanks for your time and knowledge. Appreciate you. Nasakon. Hello, Ruel. I'm a student and I have about $200K dollars on my account right now. Should I buy XRP or wait for it to retrace back to 2.4, 2.3, 2.46? I am not a financial advisor. I am not making any financial advice. It's all up to you how you want to split your portfolio. You know what I mean? This is all up to you how you want to split your portfolio. But I do have videos in like how I would spend $1,000 or something like that. Check out those videos or something like that. If I had $1,000 per month, how I would spend it. But again, this is only how I would spend it, and that is my own personal choice. You have to make your own choice about what you decide to do with your money. BlackRue Investing, Ruel Black, the Crypto Rue podcast. I am not liable for anything that you do with your money. Crypto could go to zero tomorrow. It's all up to you to do the research and decide how you will invest your money. Tim Crompton, thanks for the show, Ruel. Always brilliant show as always. Appreciate you. Yep, I did the SWFT stuff already. What's up, Riviera Group? What's up, blackrue crew? I've been rocking with Rue since 2021. Wow, bro. When he was doing a tiny little show on Benzinga. That's right. You have been. And his research and knowledge about crypto helped me understand it and grab a major bag of Seek VRC. Do yourself a favor and join his Patreon. Like, I've been a member for the last 4 years. That's right. You have been, Riviera Group. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. You also been a member while I had a stroke, bro. I had a stroke, by the way, guys. And I don't know if you guys know that, but couldn't move my right hand. Couldn't talk straight. It was a mess, bro. But I made it through that stroke. I did some things, if anyone's ever went through a stroke and is having trouble, I can tell you what worked for me. I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't be liable for anything that you do, but I could tell you guys what worked for me. But yeah, he's been a patron since the stroke and all of that, bro. I appreciate you, Scott. Also, been nudging him about upgrading his studio setup. Hopefully during the bull. Yeah. All monies go to crypto right now, bro. All monies go to crypto. Could I upgrade my studio at the current point in time? I could, but all monies go to crypto at the moment in time. We definitely going to upgrade the studio here at some point, though. Yeah. We'll definitely upgrade the studio at some point here. Why is Swift? Why are they not listed in the States? I think this is just Tim Draper not having one of his exchanges overrun another one of his exchanges. Remember, we said what have we said about Draper, right? And remember, we see that Draper is invested in Draper Dragon, which is his company, is invested in Swift. Remember, we showed you that Draper, and I can just bring it up very quickly for you guys, right? My man's is invested in Robinhood, Coinbase, Gemini. Like, you don't want too many exchanges like taking money from the others, right? So I think for at the moment, especially since there's no regulational clarity, he's making it so Swift is not in America. But you can see here, Gemini, he owns this. This is from Draper Associates. He loves to do the shields, right? Gemini here. Coinbase there. He's an initial investor in Coinbase in 2015. In 2015. Ledger, which is also, you could say it's an exchange in itself. And as we go down here, Robinhood. So I don't think he wants another exchange to kind of, especially when there's no regulational clarity, to infringe over here. It's better that Swift just remains a Chinese thing at the moment, and in that area of the world for the moment. That's my thought, and this is just speculation on my part. Maybe this crypto bull around here will be able to upgrade to his Galactic Starship Enterprise of Crypto channel is worthy of his amazing deep research-based knowledge and investigating. I appreciate this, brother. To blackrue, Infinity and beyond. Let's go, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Let's go. When governments decide to use crypto, what are the prevailing factors or initiatives to commerce? For example, the Philippines and Hedera, but other countries run. When do they need to change ASAP? That was something that Clark Barwick mentioned. They need to change by 11/22/25. So 11/22/25 is something we want to put on our calendars as a date. I'm marking the sand for ISO cryptos. So by that time, until like the end of the year, and there's always an end of the year pullback because people are massaging their portfolios and doing tax loss harvesting and all of this other stuff. But we may get that big pump up in November, right? And we might want to check eclipse cycles and all of that. But last time, right? Last bull run here, November 1st, is when it went top. So maybe we might get a top November 26th, or November 22nd, or close to that, or right after that, right? We'll have to check and see what these eclipse cycles look like and everything around that time. But that's now a time. Thank you, Clark, for giving us that date. That's now a time that I'm going to put on my radar. Big time. How you feeling about LCX? Great. I think they're going to do everything that they can, and just like they did here last time, where they literally went all the way down to like 8 cents. There was all this freaking FUD about LCX, And then boom, they put in like it went from literally about 8 to 9 cents all the way up to 40 cents. So what is that? 9 cents to 40 cents. That's almost a 4 or 5x in no time at all, right? In no time at all. It took basically okay, I guess it was like a month then. November 4th, December 2nd. So like a month. 5x. So LCX is one of those. Like it could just be there struggling and then boom. So yeah, I still feel very, very great about it. I might even buy some more at this price for sure. Let's see. Any opinion on Akash? Akash claims NVIDIA is utilizing their cloud computing service. They might be utilizing that. I know Akash is an Indian cryptocurrency. You know, I have really no opinions on it lately. I know Akash was into a lot before when I was looking into them, but lately I don't have any opinion. I'll have to look into that. Is there any explanation for the projects underperforming in the price, or will have amazing use cases like HBAR, ICP, or Algorand? I think everything is waiting for regulation. Everything is waiting for that regulation. You know, that's just what it is. Everything's waiting for regulation. And I think once American regulation happens, everything is going to pop off in other countries, just like we saw with the Bitcoin ETF. Once the American Bitcoin ETF hit, then Chinese ones hit, then all these other ones hit, and all these other countries. What's up, sis? Is there a delay? Thank you for letting me know there's a delay going on here. Appreciate it, sis. My amazing sis in the chat there. Will LCX be at Davos this year? Probably. They're almost always at all of them. I don't know that they miss a Davos because they're right there in Liechtenstein. It's like right across the street from them. Like not literally across the street, but like it's like, okay, if I want to go to something in Vegas, I'm about 4 hours from that. I could go over there. Or Chicago or something like that from Detroit or something like that. So yeah, they'll probably be there. They're almost always there. And don't know why. I don't know where we're getting a delay. But that's the end of the comments. We went super long here, like a Maximus crypto show here. 3 hours and 8 minutes here. 3:09 will probably be a good one to end on. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for coming out. We'll probably be on live tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys